After a long search, one candidate with extensive military and civilian piloting experience stood out over the other 9 as the best to take over piloting Craig Airport into the future.
We scheduled interviews for 4 of those 10 candidates, and during the interview process, we found out a little bit more about the candidate than actually appeared on his resume. We knew that we needed somebody that had military experience. We wanted to have somebody that had the connections to try and get military to come and look at us as a place to train. This individual that we looked at had those credentials. This individual was a pilot, flew F-16s. This individual also flew, he was an instructor, command instructor, and lead pilot for the Air National Guard demonstration team on the East Coast. We also needed somebody that had civil aviation experience. The candidate that we selected was a pilot for a time for FedEx.
And September 23rd, the Craig Airport Authority Board named a new executive director to succeed retiring Director Jim Corrigan. He was introduced in a ceremony by Board President Dr. James Mitchell.
We went through an intensive process, and we feel that we came out with the best choice of all those that we interviewed. We will do all that we can to support you and to help ensure that you're successful, and we take failure as not an option. We know we're going to move forward. Yeah. All right, at this time I'd like to introduce to you Colonel Ryan Corrigan.
Welcome home. Thank you. Native born Selma.
All right, well, first of all, this is a phenomenal welcome to my hometown of Selma. I was born here in 1977, which is the exact year he flew the last aircraft out of here. So this is a kind of a welcome home. So I appreciate everybody being here. It's phenomenal to see everybody.
After thanking the board and the team that his father, Jim Corrigan, the previous director, had assembled at Craig, Corrigan laid out some goals.
Together, our overall goal is to restore prominence to Craig Air Force Base, is what we used to call it, to Craig Air Base, the industrial complex, and make this location known as a low-cost, credible, and efficient place to develop partnerships.
Corrigan spoke with Black Belt News Network's Cindy Fisher after the ceremony, explaining that the central location within the state of Alabama of Selma and Craig Field make it perfect for an aircraft maintenance center and for industry to use it as a distribution center. He also said his goal is modernization.
I know you have a lot of buildings around here. Is plan still to fix up a lot of and rent out a lot of the space here?
Absolutely, leasing, but modernizing. By modernizing and repairing, we now make it a little bit more of a turnkey operation and a lower cost, highly efficient operation.
How much is going to go into that investment-wise?
A lot of time and an energy investment, obviously, because some of those facilities are in great need of modernization. So we will look to leverage grants, any source of income that we can, to put it into modernization of those facilities.
A major project in the modernization effort is resurfacing and upgrading the taxiways and runways so they can handle larger aircraft.
We're still working on the taxiway reconstruction now. Yes, that's one of the resources we'd like to modify. We'd like to make that thing a lot more conducive to heavier aircraft that come in. Right now it's good for light aircraft and certain fighter type aircraft. But by resurfacing that runway, modernizing the paint markings, adding new lights, doing things of that nature, plus modernizing the ramp, you allow it to have a much greater weight bearing capacity, which now makes it much more enticing for folks to fly in their 757s and 767s. Right. What I envision, one of the first steps would be to make this place attractive for a major maintenance operation where you could have a low-cost carrier that wants a low-cost environment to do major aircraft repair.
He added that he'll continue to help support and to develop current businesses at Craig Field.
Developing A&P programs here, developing ATC programs here. Yes, obviously we want to create opportunity for quality jobs in the area. Ultimately, that's the end state.
I'm Todd Prater. Thank you for watching the Black Belt News Network.